Okay, so another thing that you guys need to know when it comes to newspapers are the organisations behind them. Newspapers is perhaps one of the trickier things for you guys to study because it spans two different sections of your exam. So newspapers have the chance of coming up in component 1, section A, but also section B. And if they come up in section B, they might come up under the heading of organisation or industry. So you're going to need to know who's behind some of these papers. So what I've done here is I've taken a load of different mastheads for the UK publications. I've thrown in the Independent as well, because even though that's a newspaper that's no longer in print, it does still have a front page. And I've included the News of the World. As mentioned in a previous video, if you are not sure what happened with the News of the World or why it's a significant paper and you would like me to do a video on it, then please leave a comment in the comments box below and I'll get to that at a later date. We can split these different companies or these different papers up into different companies, okay? And by doing so, we get to see how particular companies control quite a lot of the market. So Johnston Press, for instance, they only publish the I newspaper, and the Independent News and Media plc were only publishing the Independent before it went to an online-only paper. Likewise, the Telegraph Media Group, they only publish the Daily Telegraph. Now that means they've got a fairly small or narrow audience that they can cater to and that they can try and influence. Whereas something like DMG Media not only have the free sheet tabloid The Metro, but have also branched out into a middle market paper, which is the Daily Mail as well. Now that means that just like Northern and Shell Media, they can cater to a very broad audience. Not quite as broad though as News UK. News UK, even if we take out News of the World, catered to both the Sun and the Times audiences because they are the company behind both of the papers. So that means that no matter really where you sit on age or education spectrums, there is a paper out there run by News UK for you, and that gives the owners of these papers quite a lot of power. Okay, so as we've said, by producing multiple publications, a company can basically attract a wider audience, and they can make sure that their message or their ideology crosses across different platforms. Now that's obviously going to increase their profits, but it also means that any controversy that happens in one paper, prime example being the News of the World, can affect other publications. And for a while it looked very rocky for the Sun, okay, not so much the Times, because formal papers tend to bounce back pretty quickly from any sort of controversy. But it also means that the organisation's ideology can become confused among the different publications. You can't say the same thing in the Sun and in the Times very easily. There's got to be a little bit of manipulation there. So again, another really quick video, and you'll see me coming back to those organisations in later videos. Here are some key terms. If you don't know them, make sure you look them up, or if you want to ask me about them, pop a question in the comments section below or get in touch with me through Twitter at media_revision. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe and to hit the little bell icon next to it so you get instant notifications every time I upload a new video, and I'll see you guys later for another video.